Hey Gemini, welcome to Glow in the Dark Tarot. This is going to be your reading for October 2019. Sorry if I sound a little tired or unmotivated. It's not that I'm not motivated, it is that your girl is tired. Okay? But nonetheless, I still want to do this reading for you guys. Okay? So, I just finished your bonuses and whoops. And honestly, Gemini, when I did the bonus, I got a little bit concerned. And then I decided to pull for October. And I saw some of the cards that you're looking at right now. And I was like, oh, shit. All right. So let's move on with your reading. Sorry. All right. So Gemini, the first card in the spread is the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse, next to the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse, next to the Devil in the upright. That makes sure it came upright, right? So Geminis, I definitely think that there are some things in the past that I think that we stopped working on. And I think that there are some things now that we have decided that we are not going to work on. And if this has to do with a person, if this has to do with an earth energy, we've made up our mind that we are not going to work on it. We are not going to invest in it, whatever it is. Now it's weird because I feel like we've made up our mind on some things quite a long time ago. And I feel like we have decided on some things quite a long time ago, but why is this coming up now? Is it because this thing that we dropped, this thing that we decided we weren't going to work on is coming back around? I don't know. Is it because it's still on our mind and maybe on our mind heavy? I don't know. But whatever the case is, it's something that in the past that we decided we weren't going to work on it. We weren't going to accept it because it was toxic. Because it was something that did not have our best interest. And I think that this month is going to bring about a time, a period, an opportunity where we are going to have to think about that, or it's going to be on our mind, or we are going to be thinking about it, and we are almost going to have to reinvest in the decisions that we made to not work on something. Or to not work on a person. Now, with the Lover's card out, our card in our very own reading, I think, Geminis, I think this month we are going to be in our element. I think this month we are going to be attractive, and I think that love is going to be in the air. I think we're even going to be lovely. I think we're even going to be flirting. We're going to be looking like our best selves, like our best Gemini selves. Somehow or another, we are going to be in our element in October. And I think, Geminis, we are slowly but surely becoming open to love again if we have not opened that door. But I think that we are slowly but surely becoming open to love again and to being in love. And I think we want to be in love. I think Geminis love love. Yeah, we have a reputation for being non-committal, but I think we love love, or we at least love to flirt, or at least love for right now. But the issue with that is, Gemini, is I'm not sure if we feel like the offers that we are getting, or the offers that want to come to us, or even the offers that we want to make, are things that we need, or things that we feel we need or want. There's this sense that, yeah, we want love, but at the same time, we're very ready and willing to turn things down. That offer, those offers, the love is there, the want of love is there, but the offer does not match up. And I think maybe that has us feeling somewhat isolated. We've had so many blessings within this year, within this karmic cycle. We've done our part. We moved away from the drama and from the bullshit and from the pettiness, from the toxicity. We've done our part, and it's almost like we have everything. We have everything going for us, but we just don't have that one thing. And it's like we're lucky when it comes to almost everything we can do. We can talk our way out of the speeding tickets. We can flirt our way into the bar. We can get those free drinks. We can make people fall in love with us like that, and we know it. But why is it that when it comes to certain things, I feel so isolated? Why is it that when it comes to certain things, I don't seem to have good luck? And I think part of this too, Gemini, is us being in our element and still feeling isolated. I kind of get a sense of, I'm awesome, I'm beautiful, I'm a fucking catch. Why, why is X, Y, and Z not happening, or has not happened for me yet? We are the best communicators in the zodiac. We understand communication better than anyone else. We understand that certain things are not hard and should not be so hard, but why is it that that one thing is so hard, so elusive, to the point where maybe I do get offers, but the offers I get I don't want, or I don't need, or I can see through them? Or it's just, again, that taking energy, that energy of something or someone just wanting to take from me. So this, Gemini, is a perfect example of our twins maybe feeling two different things, and realizing two different realities at the same time. Because we are going to be in our element, but there's a part of us that is going to be and feel extremely isolated. Now, what I don't want us to do is to lose sight of what's important, which I don't think that we will. I do think that we will continue to drop the things that do not serve us. But I wonder, with the energies coming up in October, if we really are going to have to make more obvious declarations of our decisions. Can we not just slip out? Can we not just silently, dip when things start to get weird? Do we have to now make it obvious that there is something that we don't want, or something that we don't want to hold on to, or something that we don't want to work on? Because my question is, Gemini, why is this coming up again? And it's so funny because the cards that I'm, moving towards, and most of the cards that I see have to do with what we are ultimately deciding that we are going to do, and have to do with how we ultimately will be feeling. But the only card here that is truly Gemini sitting in their wonderful selves in this reading is the Lover's card. All this other stuff just has to, seems like it has to do with something else or other people, other people's energy, OPE, right? Things that are going to come up that we're just mind our own business, and then, oh shit, I'm going to have to deal with this. And it's kind of like that quintessential moment where it's like Gemini's not really doing anything. We're just chilling. But then all this bullshit comes up, and it's like, okay, and that's what I see. We're just over here on the side chilling in our element, wanting love, knowing that love is in the air, but then all this other stuff is just here, and we're just like, it's kind of unfair, because it kind of feels like there's like this sea of bullshit, sea of the past, sea of old shit, sea of offers that we can see through, that we know don't have our best interest at heart, that we have to sift through, maybe even yet again. It's like, oh, now I'm so great, or I'm so sexy, or now I'm getting all this artificial love or attention, and yet it still has me feeling isolated. I think that people or situations at this point still aren't on your level. And the crazy thing is, Gemini, you have grown a lot. You've been through a lot, but you've also grown a lot. And this seems like the quintessential example of you being much further ahead than those around you, regardless of what they want to offer. And I think that there is this nature about you that is not as generous as you used to be. You're not as nice as you know you could be, but only for your own protection. You're not giving to certain people and to certain situations in the month of October. However, you are moving on, and you are standing up tall, sitting up very straight on this horse, holding your head up high, not giving to the people that do things that are beneath you, and you are moving on. You are moving forward. Yet again, we find ourselves in that Queen of Swords energy, And we are deciding not to hold on. It's almost like this month we are being extra vigilant with cutting out the bullshit and cutting things and people off that we feel need to be. It's almost like we remember how we had to do this maybe 6 months ago, a year ago, a year and 6 months ago. It's almost like this month we are doubling down. I think regardless of our doubling down, there might still be some things that want to come in. And I think that with that, we will have to really reevaluate what it is that we want and what we don't want. We aren't easily accessible anymore. You right now, if you want to find a Gemini, you have to find us. You have to find us. Then if you find us, good luck making us slow down, because we might be on the move, we might be busy, we might be doing something, might be talking to someone. We have made ourselves kind of scarce up until this point. I think this month we really are going to be making ourselves scarce. And I think there will be some things or some people who will want to come to you, but nonetheless, whether this is representative of a person or our resolve, I don't think that we will change too much. I don't think that we will change our mind. We are in a necessary position of standing our ground. Now, what I don't want you to do, Gemini, is to get in your head too much, and I don't want you to have that knack of caging yourself in or falling into that caginess. I don't want you to worry too much about what people think of you, especially if this is a situation of you being frustrated with love just being stagnant or not coming in, even though you're not pressed to not be single if you are single, even though you're not pressed to take your relationship to the next level. The fact that still, though, it's like that one thing that still makes you feel a little isolated. Gemini, I would just say, just make sure that you aren't falling into caginess and caging yourself in, because we are going to be in our element. This is going to be a lovely season. There is going to be love in the air. There is love, but Gemini, I have this sense that love may have to go to court. Love may have to stand before a jury. Love may have to be examined and presumed innocent until proven guilty. And I don't want you to get too caged in. Now, want to go into all that. But I think what you decide to do and what you decide to think about and what you decide to make those ultimate decisions about will directly affect your ability to move on and other people's ability to move on. Yet again, this is about you thinking about what you really want. If you haven't thought about it yet, this is the time to think about what you really want. Because I have a feeling the reason why you maybe need to think about what you really want is because that when you know, if you get to that point when you have to put it down on paper or actualize it, it might come to you. Well, all right, Gemini. That is your first half of the reading for October 2019. I'm going to put your clarification cards on top of this in another video. My camera is about to die. So, please look out for that. I will upload this video now, and then I'll do the other half of your reading tonight, all right? And I'll upload that too. So, thank you for tuning in to Glow in the Dark Tarot. I love you, Geminis. I'm a Gemini. I love you guys. Please like, comment, share, subscribe to this video, and look out for that next video, okay? And thank you for all the views that I got in the video I uploaded last night. Thank you so much. And thank you to my 2 new subscribers. You guys are awesome. Love you guys. See you in a bit. Bye.